So here we're going to use this exponential decay formula in order to make a projection of what the population is going to be in 2008. So it says the population of a town is decreasing. Since it's decreasing, that's why we're going to use the exponential decay formula and not the exponential growth formula. So it's decreasing at a rate of 1%. So this rate is R in my formula. And I need to change that to a decimal. 1% is the same as 1 over 100, 1 out of 100, which is 0.01. So I'm going to use that instead. It says in the year 2000, there were 1,300 people. So that's my initial amount. That's my A. And they want us to use this formula to find the population in 2008. Now, it's not telling me what the number of years are, but it is saying the initial amount is in 2000. There were 1,300 people in 2000, and they want to know what the population was 8 years later in 2008. So the amount of time that has passed would be 8 years. So it's going to increase by 1% every year for 8 years, and they want to know what the population is. So I'm going to substitute these into my formula then. So I have y equals the initial amount, which is 1,300, parentheses, 1 minus the growth rate or the decay rate, 0.01, and all that to the power of 8. So I'm going to, you could solve this a couple different ways. You could use order of operations and first solve what's inside the parentheses and then put that to the 8th power and then multiply that by 1,300. Or you can enter it all into a graphing calculator or Desmos, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So here, this Desmos calculator, again, is just a regular calculator. You could use it for graphing, but you could just enter in this box what you want it to calculate. So I have $1,300, or 1,300 people, and then it's 1 minus 0.01, end parentheses. This is the button you use to tell the website the next thing you're entering is an exponent. So I click that, and I'm going to put 8. So here it's telling me 1199.568 and so on. I'm going to chop off everything after the decimal and round that, so it's going to be 1,200 because that 5 here is going to bump that up. So 1,200 people. So this is telling me that I started off with 1,300 people. It decreased by 1% every year for 8 years, and then it's going to be 1,200 people.